Hey guys, this is Marriage with the Martins again. This time we're going to be talking to singles, and we're going to be talking about purpose. Purpose is really huge because in the last video, hopefully you guys had a chance to watch it, but if you recall, we mentioned don't waste your singleness, and we find that a lot of singles on their way to preparing for marriage, sometimes they kind of get in a rush to be married, that they waste the gift of singleness. So this time we're going to be talking about purpose.
Right. So let's save some time. Your man of purpose is on the road to purpose. So be intently pursuing your purpose on purpose.
Ooh, that's good.
Well, if you don't have a path that you're pursuing or a passion that you're chasing and enjoying your life, doing what you were made to do, while you're single, you're going to come across so many imposters, and you know this because you've experienced it already. You're going to find that, the guy who wants to play, you're going to find the deadbeat guy. You'll even find smart, intelligent, good-looking men who are just distractions while you're just lollygagging and stepping your way along in life, not really going after something specific. But don't say amen too fast, because while you're on the road to purpose, you're still going to encounter counterfeits and frauds and deadbeats and men who are not doing anything, men even that are smart and intelligent and good looking, fun to be around, still that are distractions. You're going to encounter it both ways. But the difference between being on your road to purpose and not being on your road to purpose is when you're on your road to purpose, you have an automatic litmus test. You have an automatic measuring stick for whether this guy is worth your time.
So I think that a lot of women, even though purpose is a really simple word, a lot of people, whether you're in your teens or in your 20s, even 30s and 40s, they have they have a problem sometimes understanding what purpose is.
Right. But when you are on the way doing your destiny, pursuing your passion, you're going to come in contact with men who have a lot in common with you automatically because they're where you want to be already. He wants to already be there. So you have tons of things in common. You're both pursuing something important to you. That starts common ground there.
That if you ask any person that has ever been divorced, if they were once in love, they will probably tell you unequivocally, yes, I was once in love.
Good chemistry.
Good
fun.
Right, have fun. I was in love, sweaty palms, all of that. But love doesn't keep a marriage together. Alone. You have to have, as you said, common ground. And a lot of times what shakes relationships up, I think, is that women will oftentimes go into relationships with no goals. They don't know where they want to go. I remember one of our first conversations that we had. This was after we had gotten married, of course, but one of the first conversations was what you wanted to be, and what I wanted to be. I remember telling you I wanted homes of compassion, and I wanted to do this, and I wanted to do that. And I just want to say, vision will keep your marriage together, because you're going to have moments where you don't feel real lovable. You know what I mean?
Any love.
You don't feel
That's
very
real
lovable.
marriage.
And I'm telling you, people won't tell you that. People will have you think, oh, every day
Bliss,
is just like sunshine, but it's not.
Unicorns and rainbows.
But it's not. It's not. You're gonna have moments that are blissful. You're gonna have times that are exciting and are lovable. But on the flip side of that, you're gonna have moments that's so bad that you wish you could
black,
forget
white,
it.
gray,
all the
colors in between.
All colors. And one of the things that I think has been the secret for Shelton and I has been vision. And we married the right person,
And we did it because of purpose.
Yeah.
It wasn't just love. I was attracted to her. She was beautiful. I wanted her in every way. But at the same, that felt good. Okay, we're going to stop the video for a moment. We'll be back in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. How long you want to go?
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, but Well, I forgot what I was saying.
Oh my God.
What were we talking about?
Okay, we're talking about purpose, honey.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. So, yeah. I loved her. She was beautiful. I was attracted to her. But at the same time, we did have purpose in mind. We knew before we got married, we wanted to serve people. We wanted to serve God. We wanted to serve ministries. We wanted to serve organizations that help people. We knew that off the jump. So in everything that we do, whether it be our careers, whether it be what we do with our children, whether it be what we do during the daytime, what we choose to sacrifice for, what we spend our money on, it goes back to purpose.
It goes back to that.
It's a foundation of our relationship.
Yes.
And so to go back to the singleness and purpose, you have to be walking the path of purpose yourself, or you're going to run into tons of distractions and you will not have a measuring stick whereby to go ahead and find out, is this guy even worth your time for anything more serious than a couple of phone calls, some texts, go out for lunch or whatever, and just enjoy yourself as friends. We're trying to save you time and energy from investing yourself in something that's not going to work. And okay, so we're going to give you a couple of points, about 7 of them, that are going to help you to determine whether the relationship that you're engaging in or that you're thinking about engaging in, whether it's really just going to be a distraction. And of course, all this hinges upon the statement we said before about finding your man of purpose while you're pursuing your own purpose, okay? So this is where it comes down to. Number 1, the person is a waste of your time if they are an obvious fleshly distraction from what you are purposed to do and what you're passionate about doing in your life, or pulling you away from being who you want to be.
Number 2, how you know the person that you're interested in is a distraction is if they pull you away from your relationship with God. And number 3, if he doesn't add value to your life. You know, I think it's interesting whenever you go for a new job, and everybody on this thread has probably gone at one point to a new job. One of the things that the employer will ask you is, what can you do that separates you from the other candidates? Or basically what he's trying to figure out is, how can you add value to this company? And
what do you bring to the table?
What do you bring to the table? And so if you can't identify quickly how this person will benefit your life, male or female, you definitely don't want to attach yourself to that, because what's going to happen is you're going to be going forward and this person has nothing to offer you. You know, we said this before, that marriage really is like a business. It really is like a partnership.
The business aspects too.
Yes, it does. It's like it is a partnership where, we balance out strengths and weaknesses. And I can say this with being in our relationship, there are very, very weak areas that I have. But he makes me totally strong, because I know that I can depend on him. So number 3, make sure that they can add value to your life.
All right, 4th and final point. We don't want to have 50 points because, we could add more, but let's just keep this very simple. Our 4th and final point is support. If after you've been with a man in some level of relationship for several weeks and maybe even months, and he hasn't shown any type of support for who you want to be and where you want to go and what you're trying to accomplish, trying to help you get there, or at least being a cheerleader, saying, baby, you can do it, I got you, I'll come to your play, I'll watch you act, I want to hear you sing, start your business, go back to school, get that new job, approach that boss and let them know what you want to do and assert yourself, whatever you're trying to do and whatever you're aspiring to do. If he has not shown some type of support to help you pursue your passion and pursue your purpose, it's probably a waste of time.
Yeah, that is a really, really huge one. And I think it's only fitting that we end with that, because the person that you want to join your life with needs to be a person that supports who you are. You know,
and who you want to be.
Right, and who you want to become. And they should be able to assist you in getting there. You know, if you want to be a better business person, if you want to have more clients, if you want to go back to school, many of the things that Shelton has mentioned before, you definitely want somebody that says, not only can you do this, but let me help you do this. We have 2 new babies, Dwelling Together on Facebook, and we have a new blog, also Dwelling Together. The blog link will be provided as well. Again, thank you for tuning in with Marriage with the Martins. Bye.